Welcome to my documentation of the tour of the 3 BAD Bracht site. The last time I was here was probably more than 11 years ago. How often did you drive through this gate into the depot? My route took me via X Street to the dog compound. On the left-hand side was the outbuilding and a small office. The dog kennels took up the most space, of course. As far as I can remember, there were 4 rows of 15 to 20 kennels each. If I'm not mistaken, we had almost 60 dogs in action. At the end of the concrete area, there was a fenced area where the dogs were trained if they did not release well and fled instead of returning to the handler. My path led me further along the road, along the outer fence, where we dog handlers did our patrol. I walked along E Street towards V Street to A Street. Shortly before, there was also proof of the communication distributors throughout the depot. It was the only item I found on my walk. I found these mounds of earth at A Street. I left V Street to the right and followed AA towards W Street. With the AA Street, I was walking along a street I didn't know, because most of our patrols were along the outer fence. At the end of AA Street, I turned right onto W Street towards the loading station between E and D Streets, located on Sci Street. In this area, there are even former halls, more precisely on D Street. the former loading station as the site has been reforested with fast-growing firs. The station can only be recognized by the towering steel girders. There are also a few earthen walls on E Street. I went back to 5th Street and turned left towards H Street to see if there were any more buildings. I only found nature and animals. At the intersection of X and H Street, there is another display board. I went back on X Street towards the main gate. At G Street, there is still the large loading station. All the buildings of the HQ, Civil Labor, Control, Fire Department, or MT have been demolished. Only one building at the fence is still standing. Does anyone know what this building was for? Finally, I left the site and took some drone shots of the site where the fire brigade, MT, and rugby pitch were located. On my way out of the depot, I was able to take a few pictures of Worthern Hall, St. Barbara's Church, the sergeants' and officers' mess. the end, a photo in front of the former Schnellies was a must. The photo shows me and my dog, Price, in front of the accommodation directly opposite the youth club. I hope you enjoyed my little reminder of my past. You are welcome to leave a comment or add something here.